We at Wandong Primary School would like to show our respect and acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which our school is situated, on elders past and present. We extend a warm welcome to everyone who visits our school. We acknowledge and show respect for the Aboriginal culture and the heritage and the ongoing relationship the traditional owners have with their land. Welcome everybody to Assembly. Please stand up quietly for the national anthem.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strength, then let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our waving southern cross, the toil with hearts and hands to make this Commonwealth of ours renowned on all the lands. Those who come across the seas with boundless claims to share, with courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strength then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to our assembly this week. We are in the middle of term and what a fantastic week it's been with everybody back in their classrooms working super hard. Well done. And well done on being here and being on time every day and coming in so independently. It's great to man the front gate each morning, and I know speaking with Miss Pollock and Mr. Warren and Miss Andrew, the same excitement of kids coming in each morning is also filling their buckets. Well done girls and boys. A reminder about our play spaces. Our new sandpit is looking fantastic and the fun that's happening in there is truly awesome. So keep enjoying that and make sure that you are staying on the paths around that sandpit and staying off the garden. A reminder, our new rocks at the front of the school is a retaining wall. So girls and boys, we do not walk on the rocks around the front of the school and in that garden behind. Make sure you stay to the paths. We've got lots of new paths around our school and it's important that you're staying on those paths and remembering by staying safe, you are walking on those paths. We don't run on the paths because there's obviously people walking in different directions, getting to different places around our school. So make sure you're safe. Lining up in the mornings and after recess and after lunchtime, and also walking to specialist classes, girls and boys. It's really, really important that you are listening to your teacher and making sure that you are staying in your two lines and making sure that you're upholding our values and what we expect in our classrooms and in the yard. It's really important, girls and boys, that we're lining up properly. Last of all, it is wonderful, wonderful to see some sun. It's a beautiful day today and this weekend's going to be fantastic as we start to approach spring. Enjoy this awesome weather and enjoy some sunshine, get outside and do some physical activity and be active. Enjoy, girls and boys. Have a great weekend.
Good afternoon, girls and boys. This week I thought I'd share my gratitude with you, and I've already shared this with our leadership team the other day. And my gratitude this week is I am so thankful of all of our students and staff and parents for when they say hello in the morning and greet me, other members of staff and other children with a smile. Something like that can't go understated in a school. It makes everyone feel fantastic, and there is nothing better than when a child walks past me and says, "Good morning, Mr. Warren, have a great day." it really lifts me up and reinforces why I love this school so much. So hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.
Last week we had news that we'd be going into a lockdown, yet we came out on Monday, back to face-to-face learning. This week we had a calm week, just getting back to school from remote learning.
Next week, the foundations will be celebrating being at school for 100 days. The school nurse comes at Wednesday and Thursday to check up on the foundations. We have a curriculum day on Friday and start thinking about what you are going to be for the book week dress up. Make sure it's a book, not a TV show.
Is food. Food and eat are the same. Bye.
For 3-4S, and what is your favourite book?
Super Fudge because it's funny and he tries to sell it.
Hi, this is Amy from 34S and she's going to tell us her favourite book and why.
My favourite book is Harry Potter because lots of cool things happen.
Awesome.
This is Deegan from 34S, and what's your favourite book and why?
And my favourite book is Die of an Awesome Fellow Kid because it's funny.
Good afternoon, everybody. And again, I'm going to say welcome back to school. We've had 3 days back at school. No, we haven't. We've had 4 days back at school this week. And I'm really looking forward to having a full school week next week with everybody back on site, hopefully for some wonderful and continuous learning to be happening in our classrooms. Now, straight down to business today. First of all, I'm going to talk about attendance, which, where are we? I am super excited about. This week, we actually have one grade with 100% attendance. So in the 4 days that we've been back at school, 100% attendance from a grade that is not so unfamiliar to me and certainly not to Pugly. Pugly is going to be making his way over to 1-2M. Congratulations, 1-2M. I know that you are not strangers to the attendance award and certainly do your amazing efforts to be at school every day, and that seems to be continuing. So well done. You will be receiving Big Pugly as well as your little Pugly that will be making his way over to spend in a holiday in your classroom next week. Good job, guys. Keep up the great work. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is our Gaga challenge that our house captains have been doing such a wonderful job umpiring over the past 2 weeks. Now, for those of you that aren't too sure what's going on up there with the Gaga challenge, each week it is a different year level, a different cohort that's responsible for competing in games of Gaga to get some extra points for their houses. Now, at the end of my talk today, you'll see flash up on the screen the house points leaderboard, and the points that have been added to the end are the bonus points that have been awarded to each house based on the Gaga challenge. So this week we saw 3-4s battling it out in the Gaga pit, and next week I'm excited to announce that 1-2s, it is your turn. So please join in the fun. Wednesdays and Thursdays, our house captains will be hosting that Gaga challenge for grade 1s and 2s. Make sure you're listening out for the announcement, boys and girls. Now, last but not least, something that I really want to spend some time talking about in the spirit of making sure our lovely school grounds and facilities are maintaining such a safe and wonderful area for people to play in, we have a brand new area in our school that has just been completed, and I know lots of you are really excited to see the big diggers moving those rocks about down near the big fort. Now, this area is such a beautiful area and has provided a really lovely space for students to be sitting to enjoy some quiet time activities. So what I want to talk to you about is how we're going to use that area safely moving forward. Now, those big giant rocks are going to be used for students to sit on. You are able to sit on there. If you're playing something really quietly with your friends, then that is absolutely okay. What we don't want to see students doing is jumping from rock to rock and in between. Now, there's a very obvious reason for that, but just in case you're not sure why, that's because if we were to trip or we were to slip in between one of the rocks, likely we would hit our arms or our head, and we would really hurt ourselves, boys and girls. Rocks certainly are not soft, and it's not safe to be running across those rocks. So moving forward into next week, there should be no one that is running across those rocks, okay? Down in the big fort where our new retaining wall is, we want to see nobody moving across those rocks at all. You should be sitting
only on those rocks. There also, boys and girls, should be nobody jumping in behind those rocks into that garden. Now, you would know how important gardens are, and in terms of making sure we can allow our beautiful plants to grow and thrive and look wonderful and beautiful, we need to not be running in across there and trampling all over them, okay? We're not playing in the gardens, so we can sit on the rocks, but we're not running on the rocks, and we're certainly not going into the gardens. In a moment, you will see some photos flash up on the screen, and they will show you what those positive behaviours look like and what we would love to see moving forward. Congratulations again to all of you for a wonderful week's learning. I can't wait to see you all next week. Here is some more information about our new play space as well as our house leaderboard. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Bye for now.
Congratulations to all students of the week. Have a great weekend and stay safe.